Moving forward to problem 14 of round 1 of the 2015 MIT Integration B. This is an indefinite integral of e to the power square root of x. Certainly a very easy problem. Let's quickly see how we may be able to solve it. The first thing that I would do, as it is the rule for me, is I would substitute off these complicated square root of x. And if I would do it, I would just say let u be equal to the square root of x, and that means that u squared is the same as x, and therefore differentiating both sides with respect to x, so we get 2u du dx equals to 1. That means if we multiply with dx on both sides, we could say 2u du could be used to substitute dx. And therefore our problem, the integral of e to the power square root of x, becomes now e to the power u integrated times 2u. And we can pull 2 out so that we have the integral in the u domain of u times e to the power u. Now we could use this expression where the derivative of e to the power u with respect to u is just eu, so we can re-express e to the power u as the derivative of e to the power u. And then what that means that we can use integration by parts, where if you have a product of two functions, v and the derivative of capital U, we apologize here, this is supposed to be capital U, not small u. If we do that, if we have a product of v and the derivative of capital U, then the answer is the product of u and v minus the integral of the product of capital U and the derivative of v. So here e to the power u corresponds to our capital U, and small u corresponds to our v. So in other words, we can say 2 times open bracket uv is u times e to the power u minus our u being e to the power u, and our v, the derivative of v, is now going to be equal to the derivative of small u with respect to u, which would obviously become 1. So our problem now becomes twice the integral, twice e to the power u times e to the power u minus the derivative of u, e to the power u, I mean not the derivative, but the integral of e to the power u. And that means that obviously the integral of e to the power u is just e to the power u. So our answer becomes twice u times e to the power u minus e to the power u, close bracket, plus the integration constant. But since we had set u to be a substitution of the square root of x, we can now say the integral of e to the power square root of x is twice, in place of u we have square root of x, times e to the power square root of x here minus e to the power square root of x, close bracket, plus c. We can pull e to the power square root of x to just make the expression more succinct. So we have 2 times e to the power square root of x times open bracket square root of x minus 1, close bracket, plus the integration constant. That was the answer that was being looked for.